Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Isolate, Meditate, Create. This is day 107. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jessica Lynn Johnson. I am the founder and CEO of Soaring Solo Studios, which is a company dedicated to the direction and development of one-person plays. So welcome to IMC. The purpose of this is for us to join together every Wednesday morning, be in creative community, do a little meditating and self-care, and then write and have some freedom of expression. So thanks for tuning in. Okay, please make sure that you have something nearby you to write with and write on. As soon as we're done meditating, we're going to jump into writing. And I also like to give a disclaimer at the beginning that sometimes what comes up for you during the visualization could be triggering. And in the event that you do become triggered, or very emotional during that part and you'd rather hop off the call, that's completely fine. I 100% understand you need to take care of yourself. And if you need resources beyond that, please feel free to email me at soaringsoloartist@gmail.com and I can give you some resources for people who are in the community who are really skilled with emotional and mental health support. Okay, so without further ado, just go ahead and find a comfortable seated position and just close your eyes. And just start to focus on your breath. Deep breaths in and audible exhales out if you need to. And just imagine that with every in-breath, you are breathing in warm and nourishing light. You're just filling every inch of your body with that warm, nourishing light, just calming you and relaxing you and expanding. And just notice your thoughts, but try to let them pass through. Try not to attach to any of them. Be just a neutral observer of your thoughts. And just do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, slowly surveying every inch of your body, noticing where you might be carrying some tension or discomfort or pain. And just breathe even deeper into those places and just imagine that warm and nourishing light is going into those places and softening and relaxing and allowing you to release and to get comfortable. And just continue to let go of any thoughts or to-do lists or personal dramas or anything that might be flooding your mind. Just really try and set those things aside right now and be in this present moment, giving yourself the gift of this present moment. And start to imagine that on every in-breath, you are breathing in things that serve you, things that fill your cup, breathing in love, creation, bravery, forgiveness, kindness, patience, abundance, innovation, commitment, faith, hope, whatever you need to breathe in, just imagine on every in-breath, you're calling that into your experience. And with every out breath, releasing whatever it is you need to release, whatever you need to let go of that might be weighing you down in this present moment. Letting go of worry, anxiety, bitterness, resentment, fear, limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, stress, tension, whatever it is, just push it far out of your experience with your out breath. And just continue in this cycle of breathing in those things that serve you in this moment and releasing those things that do not. And let your breath begin to transform and continuing to breathe in those things that serve you. And now on your out breath, imagine giving back to the world on your out breath, whatever it is you have to offer. Your love, your kindness, your patience, your support, your allyship, your abundance, your ideas, your creativity, whatever you have to give. Imagine on your out breath that you are returning those things to the world. Just continue on in this cycle of giving and receiving with your breath. In the next few moments, I'm going to guide you through a visualization. And I just want you to trust whatever comes up for you, whatever your intuition or imagination, your subconscious mind brings forward. I want you to just trust that. Try not to make sense of it or force it or censor it. Just go on the journey. I want you to call to mind a time you had to let something go, something or someone go. Maybe it was letting go of a romantic relationship or a job or a place you were living or a friendship or a dream. But I just want you to call to mind letting something or someone go. Just let that memory surface for you. And as this memory surfaces for you, just try to recall as many of the details as you can. When did this happen? How old were you? What time of the year was it? Where were you? Who else was involved? Just let all those details start to surface as the memory becomes clearer to you. And was it difficult to let this person or this thing go? Was it easy? What was that feeling of letting it go? How challenging was that or wasn't it? And did you feel like this person or this thing, this entity was fighting with you and didn't want to be let go, or did it just let itself be released? Was there any sort of push and pull or struggle from this side of the thing you were letting go, or was it just simply released? And what feelings did you experience as you were letting it go? Was it very painful? Was it joyous and gave you a sense of freedom? Was it all of the above? What feelings came up for you as you were letting this thing go? And because you let this go, did anything else open up for you? Did someone else enter the picture? Did some other opportunity come along? Did you discover strengths or talents in yourself? Did anything else come into your path because you made space for it by letting this other thing or person go? And ultimately, how did you and your life change or transform because of letting this go? How did you and your life transform and change by letting this go? And just take another few moments to be in this memory of this time where you let something or someone go, and just see what else your creativity or intuition wants to show you. And just be in this reflection for another few moments. And just take another deep breath in. And on your exhale, just letting all of that go, coming back to this present moment, and just slowly opening your eyes. Okay, I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. So please reach for whatever it is you have to write with and write on. And write about whatever came up for you. And maybe that's just a first person monologue. Maybe it's poetry or song lyrics or a scene of some sort. Maybe it's a personification of a feeling or an inanimate object telling the story. Um, just be as uncensored as you can. and I will let you know when your 8 minutes are up. I have about 3.5 minutes left, 3.5 minutes. And just 1 minute left. Okay, and wrap up your writing. And I always encourage you to transcribe what you've written into a document on your computer. If you wrote it in a journal or scrap paper or something like that, just so you're saving it somewhere. And if there's someone in your life who is supportive and can hold this space for you, I encourage you to read what you wrote with someone and be witnessed and share your work in that way. If you direct your attention to the chat, I have put several announcements. It is a busy time of year right now for Soaring Solo. Not that it's ever not a busy time, but it's even busier right now. So this Saturday, we have my free class, The Art of Creating the One-Person Play. So that's Saturday, February 27th at 10 a.m. Just go to soaringSoloStudios.com under free class or extra events and free class, or you can go under free stuff. And then you'll have the Zoom link sent to you. Don't have to have any experience and you don't need to have written anything. Just come to the class and I will give you a prompt. And then if you wanted to work with me in a more professional capacity in one-on-ones or small group or power pair sessions, or find out about the Creating Characters intensive that's happening. Well, March is sold out, but April, you can get on the list for April. You can email me at soaringsoloartist@gmail.com. And then also, if you missed any of the 107 days of IMC, you can pop onto my YouTube channel and find all of those. And we are going to be skipping next week because I'm going to be at the Whitefire from the early morning till pretty much all day. So we are not going to be meeting together next week, but we will meet again on March 10th. So feel free to invite any friends and family that you think might get something out of this. And the link to my YouTube is in the chat. And then also tonight, streaming from Whitefire Theater is T.L. Forsberg's show, The Book That Won't Close. It is an awesome show on so many levels, but it's a wonderful example of edutainment, educating and entertaining at the same time. T.L. is a deaf singer-songwriter and a profound solo artist. She uses multimedia, multiple characters to teach about love addiction and deaf culture and LGBTQIA issues and much more. So tickets can be reached at the link that I put in the chat. What else? And then we have, there's about 10 Soaring Solo shows that are happening in Solo Fest, and certainly shows that are outside of this community as well in Solo Fest. But you can find out about the ones that are directed by me on my website under events. So you can click on the link in the chat for that as well. And then I'm really excited because the Soaring Solo Salon is happening on Saturday afternoon. And this one is really unique because it's the out-of-towners special. So I have people in Mexico and Joshua Tree in the Bay Area and all over New York City, Pennsylvania. So please tune in for that. And that's happening at 3 p.m. And they're all members of this community from all over. So tickets can be found on my website or in the link right there in the chat. So I think that's pretty much everything. If you're on my email chain, you're getting emails about this stuff too. So thank you all so much for joining me today. Please have an amazing hump day. All right, bye.